Does look to change that. Still only the level 1 Void.
He sees Mirana. Mirana doesn't see him, so he just needs...
Is this the right build? Like the one early point in silence? Normally we just see most Night Stalker players get the 2 points in Void.
It's because he's trying to gank things like Mirana as well as Quap, right? Like, if you don't get that point of silence, you're not going to get the kill. He's going to make that Arcane Rune doing so much work, lowering the cooldown and allowing him to fire off so many different spells. Now, he might die here. Night Stalker is already buying a ton of items.
Owie's fine.
Yeah, he's going to give him the loop-de-loop, and he is out. And then, you know, they see the gank coming, and then they do take it.
Twilight dying out, he's looking to move in, but Bulba is right there on his tail, chasing out the Vampire late. Man, still though, gets onto the Queen of Pain, will bring him down. Envy joining the fray here as he brings in the Tempest double. You know, thing in Dota after actual TI is the post-TI
the TI drama.
Reno.
Yeah.
Who's gets disband first?
Oh, Cloud9. Ooh, Arrow's gonna come through. The Crush is gonna be there as well, but Dubu is he gonna pop a global for his ally, or is he gonna get run down? No, neither. He's gonna just run towards his team, and he will be fine. Tier 1 mid goes down to Mason. You're in an interesting position. Are you gonna just let him hit your tier 3? Do you send a hero to back to defend? They see the Quap as well.
On Abed, they're gonna silence him off, but now he does. Yules tries to get away. Oh, they're gonna lock him down, cage him up, finish him off. Big pick off there. Abed. Now C9 getting cold feet. They want to back out, but already DC are there, ready to initiate. Bulba blinks in, but blinking out at the right time is MSS, and now Mojo storms out away to safety. Fauna, meanwhile, chasing forward. The Exorcism's going to end soon. The Carapace comes through. The Ghosts are still going, and Bulba gets cleaned up on the side of the fight. Dubu's next. Not a good initiation at all, and now on to the next. Bash on 4F. Amp comes through. Envy chunking him down. Clean picks for Cloud9, and looking for more. They're going to set up shop on Abed, who barely blinks away.
They didn't even...
Ready, they didn't get a kill.
Yeah, they even lose the Aegis on Fata, who got focused by so many things. Envy gonna come in. Mason looking for the ult. He does pop it off, and Envy will take a big chunk of damage, but he doesn't care. Cloud9 will open the tier 3. They may not be able to get the racks off of this, but I think they will be happy backing off the tier 3 and then taking the shrines.
Awkward initiation from DC. Pretty late on the global there. Bulba was indecisive on his jump. And that's all they really have. They weren't able to throw in an arrow to start the fight. Like, there was no obvious way in.
Yeah, you say awkward initiation. Again, the point that you've been hammering all of this time is the fact that they just don't have good initiation. You're relying on the Nyx. Nyx has a Vendetta and Digital Chaos to make something happen. Moonlight Shadow.
DC, meanwhile, really needed a win here. They want to finish this day with 3, ideally 4 wins. They'd be at 9 or 10 and have a decent shot in upper bracket, but here comes the big fight. Bulba starts it off. Quap ult's there. Global comes through. Good connection from the team as well. Now they're looking for this follow-up kill in the Death Prophet. Can they burst him down? They will. 3 have fallen. DC, that's the fight that they need. A timely global with a big Bulba stun.
The Mirana. You talked about needing some sort of D-push. He's working towards BKB, and that is important. I guess it just comes down to what kind of... How do they think they could win the game? Whether it's
almost caught out here. Dust cracks through on the run. The Void connects, but still, if they chase him too far, they could get punished. The Fusel Blade now, and they set up for the stun. It only hits on the Night Stalker, but they focused on Owie. They will finish him off. While that was happening, Mason came in for the side with a double damage. He also brought down the Dazzle, the DD of Dreams for DC as they look for Fada 2. They pound him through, and they get the kill. 3 fall. Exorcism blown. A critical blunder by C9, and now they want the 4th. The blink forward from Abed. Sensing blood in the water, but he doesn't have the vision just yet. We're still going to look to contest this. Arrow comes in. Ward's being killed off. Dubu has the global. Lobs in the curse. But the Roche is getting low. They're going to have to commit real soon if they want to take this fight. DC, if they hesitate and then try to run, they might end up forfeiting 3 kills here. You can see Abed waiting in the wanes off to the side. The Moonlight Shadow committed. The arrow comes in again. It only hits the Roche this time. And now the TB Illusion's marching forward. BKB available. Global committed. Now is the time to fight. But Fada gets off the Spirit Siphon, standing in the front lines. The rest of the team staggering back. And on the other side of the fight, Bulba has rejoined the party. 4F getting melted in the pit. Fada's still healthy. Mason not doing the damage they need. He's lacking that big right-click item. But now with the help of the Medallion, he drops low. The Roche almost fallen. The Queen of Pain ult's there. Abed gets the kill with the ult and the Aegis. DC coming back, but still, Fada hangs on. He will pop it now into Owie. Cloud9 crumbling as they get run over. They might lose more on the way out. Envy's got to retreat. TP time for him.
Yeah. I guess that is the case.
Radiant are scanning. Shadows take us.
Radiant scan will hit pay dirt. Finding some up the hill, and they're going to make their move, but the Spark Wraith is there. Bulba's quick on the jump. He finds Pi to start the fight. Now the Global comes through. Can they focus anybody down? Abed trying to lock down that Dazzle. Will get the pick, and now turning back for Envy. This would be a huge takedown, and the Arc Warden is going to fall. That's 2 out of the picture, and now the tower descended upon. They want to keep their eyes focused on the big picture here, but the Hex comes through. Can they burst Mason down? Sunder's still at the ready. BKB still available. Abed into the front. He gets off the quad bolt. He tanks up as best he can. Now they all step up to the party. They want to deal with that Envy illusion, but now with the BKB expended, the Metamorph trailing low, they may have to back away. DC, knowing that Envy is bought back, all they need to do is get out of here safely. They don't have to overcommit to this fight, but Mason has been forced into it. Crush comes through now. Bulba jumps into the Crush. He didn't get off the Carapace, so then he dies. A triple for Envy on the buyback. Cloud9 salvaging this game. At least for now, they still retain the tier 3, and they want Dubu too. It's an ultra for Envy. Buyback, worth it. Now, buybacks are available.
Not as useful, obviously, for the heroes.
Yeah, will Mesa want to commit his own hero? That's going to be the question. Yeah. He is getting to that point where slots are a problem. As you can see, quite a few big items backpacked up. Arrow comes through and Bulba gets the fight started. Now the Global, they commit on Fauna. They'd love to bring him down early, but the BKB's there. The Crush comes in from MSS. They're focusing for him down the Quapple with Abed leaping in, lunging forward. 10k MMR in your face, but not enough damage. Abed now gonna cheese up, try to stay alive a bit longer. He's taking the whole squad. Nobody else helping him. Where's the team? DC can't save their friend, and now Abed will fall. 3 have dropped. Mason on the run, the teleport scroll cooling down.
Oh, they see him, they scan him.
Are they going to be able to catch him out? TP,
fly.
BKB, Mason cool, calm, and collected under pressure will get out. The buybacks, they're letting the next Roche respawn, so like, definitely true that buildings will melt, but that's only if those carries don't instantly get back into play.
DC in a very good spot to backstab. But Weave is just set up. Envy's walking into him.
Envy, his main hero, committed out in front, but they actually get the jump here. Where's the counter initiation coming through? The Silencer Global, he hasn't got it off yet. He's silenced. He does it the final moment. At the buzzer, he manages to connect with the Global, but Envy pushes himself away to the high ground. Mason being kited out a bit here.
Envy ports to the base.
Oh, Envy's out of the fight, and now the 2 heroes done.
He's
Bulba
raxing.
coming in
He's
clutch.
raxing.
Envy going for the rat, but while it's happening, this team is getting absolutely buried. Rage Rex survives. Now the chase is on. The Hex comes through. Envy with the micro. And now looking for the retreat. A critical piece of damage
he's trying to hide.
but he's got no TP.
Oh, he's hiding. They don't see him. The one tree,
They
the one
have no
tree.
clue. They even scam it. They scam the trees.
Okay.
Envy, 50-50.
Wait, hold on. He's out again. Shiva's guard. They find him. He pushes
up.
Okay. He's inside again.
Oh, now Bulba knows.
They ping him out.
Knows.
They
He's
know.
got the set. How you doing, Jackie? How you doing, Jackie?
Oh, my gosh.
Envy.
But they get the racks.
Down for 2 minutes.
They got the racks, though. They got the racks.
To push in those lanes.
Vada sits in the front. He's the tanky hero by far. Abed blinks in, hits the tier 3.
He really wants those tier 3s
but
to
magnetic
at least
fields.
get the map control, but he's silenced up. Controlled for now. Is the BKB ready? Mason is going to help usher C9 away. But still, this tower simply won't die. They get the Hex off of Mason. Bulba's there with the counterplay, gets off the stun. BKB committed. Now the Global forward. He's going to dive deep onto Envy. Once that Arc Warden drives him back to the well, but doesn't actually get the kill. And now the Mirana buyback. All hell breaks loose. Abed standing his ground, poking with auto tech. Still has the Aegis. They're going to commit here for the racks, and nobody is actually pushing him bottom. If Cloud9 don't get kills, they've just given up a free lane. Melee's down. Tier 3's down. Shrines are now exposed, but Abed's in deep. Can he make it out? 10k MMR. Now being put to the test. The Hex is there. No escaping this. Abed down.
Oh, they're going to lose
100
more.
seconds on the sidelines. Mason in trouble. Has the refresher. Has the BKB. Probably has to blow it. He turns the fight and now looks to get it on Fada. The exorcism ending. They won't have that damage. Aui's in trouble now. Graved up and controlled. He flaps away, but the volley of auto text follows him. Mason, eyes on the prize, drills him, and more buybacks flowing in. Still no rat. Still no split push from Cloud9. They are fighting head on into the Mason machine, and 4F does it. A dagger through the heart while the buyback is there. The exorcism is not. He's out for the count, and the Crush comes through, but the BKB dodges it. MSS, a rare misplay from him. Abed surging in, blood in the water. There's the Sonic Wave. Keeps on chasing, but gets bashed, gets controlled, gets tanked up. Can they finish him off? This Quap is low.
Damn Hex,
this Quap is low. This Quap is dead.
Oh my god, Mason, he's got to back off. They lose Dubu as well. That is 4 dead. They have a couple buybacks available, but it's going to be pushing the other way. MSS ports on the backline, cuts him off. It's going to be Mason dying. He activates the BKB again. He's going to port out any bashes, any bash. Mason, give me the 17. There is no bashes available. The waves are pushing, but there is a big wave streaming in bottom.
Marching forward, they get off the Hex. They focus on Mason. The Terror Blade being forced back for now. Remember, he has buyback. He has Metamorph coming soon. He won't have the double Metamorph in this fight, but one might be enough. The Refresher has cooled down. There's going to be a second Exorcism, Lumi. Envy makes the move. There's the Hex to start. Dubu push back, but has the Global. The 4 stats time right. And Boba comes in. Huge stun from him. Now the Sunder. And getting active. He gets bashed instantly. Mason, does he fight? Does he run? He can't decide. Metamorph 1 second off. He doesn't have it yet. And now Fada keeps on chasing forward. Exorcism number 2. Ready to go. The throne's exposed. Cloud9 pulling it back. Saving themselves from themselves, it seems, as the throne drops low. It's DC against the world. The army of creeps march in, and the throne will fall. Salvaged, saved, dodged. Oh, Seed9, they were way too close to losing this game, but they pull it out.
C9 wins. Lumi smiles.
But Lumi smiles while also having heart palpitations.